put you in some other movies that no one cares about.
And then you do enough movies that don't make enough money, and then
you go back.
Right. Yeah, and then your quote goes back down again. Right. I understand how that works. The next 10 movies are about something about Mary.
Okay. You get a free ride for a while.
Right. So you're making a lot of money.
I'm really lucky.
This girl who's marrying you.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next.
I got married when I was like 19 years old. I had nothing.
You cannot help.
Lucas Giolito is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Derek Jeter, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
In now, Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
If I came to you and I said, I want you to sign a contract, a lifetime contract, and if you break it, you got to give me 50% of everything you want. Would you sign it? No, of course.
First pitch on its way.
Especially guys got some depth.
But I'm not in love with it.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Behind 0-2 now.
Oh, yeah.
Right. No, everybody says it. I know. But my parents are still married. Her parents are still married.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
He's fighting the war for all men.
Stepping in now, David Rosario. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
And the runner back.
People think that the parents are more control of the business.
No, they don't. It isn't like your parents are big players or like you get to in a movie.
I think it definitely helps when he started.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul off to the right. Judge, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And there's ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep to right center. Engel looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. All rise. Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. 32 now for the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
That is big.
Standing in now, Don Mattingly. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He'll start things here at 316. 13 home runs and 54 runs batted in. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready with the 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from guaranteed rate field. It's now 2-0 New York. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready now for the White Sox, Frank Thomas, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done. And
the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. It's the Yankees 2 and the White Sox nothing. Back on the south side, second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. Stanton on his way up to second. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On the season, Sanchez has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Push to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on infielder Yoan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Robbie Alomar. The way he's able to play with that baseball, quick hands, dynamic defender, switch hitter with pop from the both sides. Five-tool talents do not come around too often like this guy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a pop-up now. And no one will get this one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Weekly hit to third. Ventura gloves it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's hitting .429. He's taken him beat once.
Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played.
Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Stanton's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out. Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Gardner on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Robin Ventura.
Striding into the box, Robin Ventura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First five guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
First offering. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on the board.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 9 homers and an even 40 RBIs. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them home. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Adam Engel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Casilla on third. Anderson at second with 2 gone. A pause and the 0-2. Now a knuckler hit on the ground to second. Torres has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Derek Jeter, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Cruz coming on. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now,
well, unfortunately, being close
25.
isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In now, Torres, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Rosario. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Digging in to try it again, Don Mattingly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Paxton's ready. First pitch on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Pops this one up. Rosario has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 gone for him here in the inning, let's check out our current standings, and you can see they enter play with a 2-game lead in the division race. One out here in the Chi Sox third, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in now, Frank Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Misses. Ball 2. Moncada stands at first with 1 out. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he's safe.
Well, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate. A lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Nelson Cruz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge on the move. Into the stands. He got it.
Play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox 2. Giancarlo Stanton now as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 25 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Next for the Yankees.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Moncada is under it. 2 gone. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 5-2 New York. So stepping in, Robin Ventura. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Hit hard on the ground at first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Castillo, who cleverly gets the nickname Beef. He's a 9-year major league vet. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ventura at second. Casilla at first with no outs. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Avisail Garcia, 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in and looking for more, Derek Jeter, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Derek Jeter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Jace Fry, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen
Number
here.
57. Jace
Into the box, Torres. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Moncada backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Fry, a native Oregonian. This is his first year at the big league level. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the back. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. There's Moncada. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Halfway home tonight from the cell. It's now 6-2 New York. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Frank Thomas. As it's grounded sharply to first, Rosario comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Nelson Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In now is the Yankees DH, Don Mattingly.
Don Mattingly.
First delivery to him on the way. Softly hit to short. Anderson scoops it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. Moncada has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. Anderson brings it in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 6-2.
Still give it a shot against our lives. You think the signs are even really they not.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Abreu. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Hitter, Jose Abreu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Ventura.
In now, Robin Ventura. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here on the south side of Chicago, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Number 22 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 22.
Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. 3rd at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that point.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Jeter. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
LeMahieu, base runner at first with 1 out.
Come on, White Sox!
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Ready now, Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. It's the Yankees 6 and the White Sox 2. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Number 57, Chad Green.
At the plate, Tim Anderson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Now the 2-1 is a slider that gets him to chase off the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he misses there, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now, being late on that fastball after the change.
A swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. White Sox leave 1. They still trail here at 6-2. Kelvin Herrera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Standing in, David Rosario, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
David Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Engel on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. 8th inning now from Chicago. The Yankees leading this one on the road as you take a look at our tail of the tape thus far. Aaron Judge will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Don Mattingly.
Digging in, Don Mattingly. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Frank Thomas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Now the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Cruz giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Let's go, White Sox!
Here comes another 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Brett Gardner. And it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And Moncada covering at second base on the quick throw. That retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 6 and the White Sox 2. Striding in to start the 9th, Ruben Ventura, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ventura.
First pitch on its way. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 23 for him thus far. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Standing in now, Wellington Castillo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Rosario trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late square, and this is popped up. Green is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Adam Engel. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Paxton hangs win number 11 even on his line. Lucas Giolito permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Chad Green takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.